For me, home means family. I think about raising these kids here and then my grandkids coming here one day.
When you own something, you feel a part of it. If you don't, you're just coexisting.
We have some serious needs in Louisville as it relates to housing, and especially affordable housing.
Our waiting list, when it was long, would be 4,000 households. Today, the waiting list for Section 8 and public housing in the Merged Housing Authority is over 22,000 households. That just tells you how much things have changed.
In the city of Louisville, there's a demand for about 60,000 affordable homes. And so there's a group of people out there who work really hard. Some may refer to them as the working poor, who just simply cannot afford, nor can they qualify for a traditional mortgage.
We call ourselves a compassionate city. This is where our compassion needs to begin.
We are trying to eliminate vacant housing and transform West End neighborhoods. It seems insurmountable, but the great thing about the Fuller Center model is it's self-perpetuating. Because we offer the 20-year interest-free mortgage, all the mortgage payments that come back to us, net of taxes and insurance, they go towards remodeling the next houses. At a milestone of 200 families placed in their very own Fuller homes, those mortgage payments, based on our averages, will build 20 houses each year before we raise another new dollar. Now we can be at 200 families in Fuller Center homes in less than 5 years, so that doesn't seem insurmountable at all.
I started growing up down here when I was about 10. Moved a lot, so that made a big impact on my life as a kid. So probably once a year we would move, but it was just always just different areas in the West End. Sometimes it would just be like down the street. When we got married, we expressed that we wanted to be homeowners and that we wanted to live in the West End. We got a call from the Fuller Center and we were like, what? Like, and they're like, I think they had just like told us, we have a house for you all. And we're like, wow. And so just not long after that call, we came here and saw it. And it didn't look anything like this at all. It didn't even have like all these walls are new. So it was really bad. What they required of you was that you give 300 hours of labor. And so, yeah, so all these people came and I would come, Mark would have to go to work, but I would come and help them. It was actually sort of surreal. I just kept thinking, like, there's no way that this is real, that we can be homeowners. Because my mom never owned a home, you know, even when she passed away, she was still renting an apartment. I still sometimes feel like this isn't real, but we loved it. You know, we were like, this is our home, and we saw a lot of things that we could do.
It's something that you can see. It's visual. You can drive through a neighborhood and say, I remember that house was boarded up. I remember that house had broken windows. Now there's a family there.
There's a sense of pride that comes to individuals when they own a home versus renting a home, because now this is mine.
It means that now, you know, I have an address, I have a place that I can say is mine, and you know, and it gives me the opportunity to be a more responsible citizen.
Those that are greatly impacted the most by what we do are actually the children in the home, because now they're growing up in a stable, clean environment.
Gosh, I'm really seeing the effects of these things in our kids. I'm seeing our kids do well in school. I'm seeing them do well socially. It's amazing. I feel very blessed.